Imagine a heavyweight champion, armed to the teeth, entering a ring against a much smaller opponent. The world expects a knockout in seconds. But what if the floor of the ring is covered in landmines and the lights are about to go out? For 40 years, the United States has surrounded Iran. But in a full-scale war, the world's most powerful military might find itself in a trap it can't escape. From the jagged peaks of the Zagros to the narrow neck of the global economy, here are 5 reasons why the US could actually lose a war with Iran. Reason 1. The Fortress of Mountains. Geography is destiny. Iran is a natural fortress. It's 4 times the size of Iraq and covered in the jagged Zagros mountains. Think Afghanistan, but on steroids. And defended by a professional, modern army. You can bomb a city from 30,000 feet, but you cannot occupy a mountain range with a Predator drone. In these peaks, American high-tech armor becomes a sitting duck. Reason 2. The math of chaos. Iran doesn't play by gentlemen's rules. They won't send aging jets to meet F-35s. Instead, they use swarms, thousands of low-cost drones and fast attack speedboats. Think about the math. If Iran fires 100 drones costing $20,000 each and the US uses $2 million missiles to stop them, who's really winning the war of attrition? Iran doesn't need to win the battle. They just need to bankrupt the enemy. Reason 3. The kill switch. 20% of the world's oil flows through a tiny narrow gap called the Strait of Hormuz. Iran sits right on the edge of it. If they sink just a few tankers or lay naval mines, global oil prices don't just rise, they double. We're talking $150 a barrel. This isn't just a war with the US. It's a war against your gas station, your grocery bill, and the entire global stock market. Reason 4. The Ring of Fire. If the US hits Tehran, the entire Middle East explodes. Iran's axis of resistance, stretching from Hezbollah in Lebanon to powerful militias in Iraq, would open 5 new fronts simultaneously. The United States wouldn't be fighting one war. They'd be trapped in a massive regional wildfire that no amount of troops could extinguish. Reason 5. The Time Trap. The US has the watches, but Iran has the time. As we saw in Vietnam and Afghanistan, the American public loses interest after a few years of body bags and trillions of dollars spent. Iran is fighting in its own backyard. The US is fighting 7 to 1,000 miles from home. Iran doesn't have to defeat the US army in the field. They just have to outlast the American voter. So, can Iran win? Not in a traditional sense, but in a long, expensive, and bloody conflict. Even a giant can be brought to its knees. Please tell us your views on this in the comments box. And consider subscribing for more informative content